Hello, listeners. Welcome to Hear Me Speak. It's Casey here. Today, I wanted to say that it is very, very important to talk about your blessings more than you talk about your problems, because in the blink of an eye, it could all be taken away. So be grateful for your life, be grateful for what is happening, and be grateful for who you are. Now, this is not a perfect world in that society. We are not living as we had hoped. And I don't think it's certainly the way God intended it to be, considering everything that's happening in this day and age. Now, there is a mistrust in every corner of the world. There are all manners of wars that are being fought everywhere. There are anger, resentment, jealousy, spite against your fellow man. And there are atrocities that are being committed in God's name. Division amongst family members, religious conflicts, poverty, government corruption, and the list goes on and on. But even with the challenges that we face in the world, even with the challenges that there are still many positives, and that also include within our very own lives. Now, when people normally ask, how are you? Or how are you doing? And let's be honest, most people say, oh, I'm fine, but, and it's that that they say, it's almost like it's now a gateway to open up so that they can suddenly spill all the negativity that they believe has been happening in their life or to them personally, whether that's directly or indirectly. That, oh, I'm okay, but how many people truly talk about the blessings in their lives before they launch into some monologue about their problems? Think about it. Everybody goes through challenges. Everybody goes through challenges. Now, most people probably believe that the grass is greener elsewhere. And then there are those people who probably thrive in the midst of misery. These are the people that always complain no matter what. Even when the sun is shining, they'll find something else to complain about. And yet, I put it to you that if in each of us, there are blessings, countless blessings. When you recognize the wonderful things that are happening in your life, and you put this at the forefront of your thinking and your interaction with others. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to lessen whatever burden that you feel that you are carrying, but it lets your mind and your spirit know that a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor, and that challenges that we go through, it does make us stronger because we learn something from it. Now, we need to know that a lot of challenges are opportunity for growth, whether you choose to believe that or not. That's really what it is, because they test us, and they do test us. And that's where your faith has to remain strong. Now, within problems, there are blessings. Now, it's up to you to find it, and it's up to you to acknowledge it and let that override any need that you have to just focus on what isn't going on right in your life. I also think that talking through your problems as a way to find resolution is a fantastic thing, because it's good to have discussions. But then when you have people who just talk about their problems or their challenges endlessly, just so that they can vent and they can moan and they can complain and have this woe is me attitude, it really doesn't benefit them in any way, shape, or form. If anything, it just gives you endless headache and even more anxiety. And then you're up all night worrying and venting. Now, whilst being focused on the problems you are not making headway as far as I'm concerned. If you are living within the problem and your challenges that you have, you're not changing anything, because you might not have any control over what is happening. And also, it is not helping your spirit. So you find yourself, like I said, wallowing in self-pity. You're angry, possibly all the time, and you're looking for a way to retaliate and fix whatever the problem is. Now, talk about your blessings more is to uplift you, to uplift your mindset. Now, by this, you are then able to have gratitude about all the wonderful things that are happening in your life, all the blessings that you actually have within your life, and it helps you appreciate the positivity. And there is so much. You are also choosing to be happy. When you count your blessings, when you talk about your blessings, you are choosing to be happy. And again, this doesn't mean that the problems in your life, that you're ignoring them or that you're burying your head in the sand. It just means that you choose to, not project negativity as the bedrock of your life. You choose to think about your blessings first. And then when you talk about your blessings, when you feel your blessings, when you recognize your blessings, Yes, then you can talk about the challenges and the problem that's going through your life, but you talk about it with a different mindset. You talk about it with a different tone. So, listeners, count your blessings, list them one by one if you have to. It really does put things into perspective, and it keeps you on the path to happiness and inner peace. And it also puts you in the light more than you are in the dark. There are hidden blessings in every struggle. I truly believe this. So let's have less of, oh, I'm okay, but, oh, work is fine, but, oh, my children are okay, but. Because all this but into your conversation about your life, it doesn't make you any healthier in mind or spirit. And it doesn't also give you a stress-free life, to be honest with you. Now, we must remember that the biggest blessing of all is everyday life. So start from there and you'll be amazed how much your cup runneth over. As for me, I am very thankful for my blessings because, to let you know, my blessings are too many to count. Thank you for listening. Share this video if you will, and let me know your thoughts on this. Take care.